When we talk about distinguished Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola Yayi, I must say that consistency, experience, and performance in office has actually helped him to achieve that feat. And in the line of it, he has become so popular by engaging people that matters in politics.
In 2016, he came back, but Amosun decided that no, he's not going to give him this and that. The people in Lagos said, we don't want you to go. You are performing well. They are even missing him in Lagos now.
Caught in Lagos that because of his capacity, because of his experience, because of his performance in office, when he could not secure the senatorial ticket, the people in Lagos
don't even want him to come to Ogun.
We knew what we encountered when Amosun was going, that he has to work against his party.
That somebody is in appropriation. Is because he's in appropriation. Has there not been somebody there before? Please, it tells you that for him to even achieve that, if he now becomes governor, he will know how to lobby.
APC is not running a one-party system in this state. There are oppositions. Yeah, there are oppositions. Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola Yayi will be one of the best governors in the state. Well, thank you very much. My name is Comrade Olamide Lawal. I'm SH Ogun State Governor, Senator Dapo Abiodun on Youth Development. I'm equally the National President of APC Youth League. Well, when we talk about distinguished Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola Yayi, who has actually been picked as a consensus gubernatorial candidate of our party, I must say that consistency, experience, and performance in office has actually helped him to achieve that feat. And it is a lesson to all of us that as a young people, whatever we have ambition, we must always ensure that we follow it through. You vividly remember that Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola Yayi has become an household name in Ogun State. He has been around, he's determined that yes, he wants to govern his state of origin, and that's why he took a very bold step to come to Ogun State, having established himself so well in Lagos state politics. But he decided that yes, he's from Ogun State and he wants to follow through. And ever since he has come to Ogun State, he faced challenges. Despite those challenges, he was very audacious about his commitment to become the governor of Ogun State. And in the line of it, he has become so popular by engaging people that matters in politics. When you sample people's opinion, the political juggernauts, the political leaders within the APC, 80% of them are actually with Yayi. So for a governor to decide that yes, that's going to be a consensus candidate is just to agree with the obvious. And I must commend the governor that at least this is the first time that a governor will be preparing the transition to the next government seamlessly. We knew what we encountered when Amosun was going, that he has to work against his party. But the Governor Dapo Abiodun is an exemplary leader and the one that has shown every form of omoluabi which we as young people we are looking up to, has also displayed that omoluabi in this governance by ensuring that he's not desperate, he's following the people's opinion. And when you look at people's reactions after Yayi's announcement, it's like people are already seeing him in that office. So, but we are not there yet. He has to cross the hurdles of primary, and after that, he has to cross the hurdle of general election, so which is coming in first week in February 2027. So we are very much prepared. In assisting the distinguished Senator Yayi, I am also the convener of Y Vanguard. And before he was announced as a consensus candidate, we came out boldly to organize interfaith prayer for him because we believe in him and we believe in God. that for everything that you do, you have to start with the prayer. So we prayed, and we thank God that our prayer has been answered. Now it is for us to follow through with massive consultations. As a youth leader in the state, our target now is to ensure that we bring in more young people that just attained the age of 18 into the INEC pool by ensuring that they have their PVC. Because without PVC, you cannot vote. So those sensitizations are what we are doing to ensure that more young people are captured into the INEC, ensuring that they have their PVC. We want them to see it as a civic responsibility to have PVC. If it's a political interest, the feedback after his announcement will have shown that. You understand? He said is the political juggernauts, 80% of them, the political leaders, more than 80% of them are actually with Yayi. They want Yayi, but the governor holds the ace. And eventually, I'm sure when governors, as a very good leader, sampled every other people's opinion, allowed the general opinion override any other personal opinion. And that's why he aligned himself with a popular opinion. And after his announcement, you will see that people were very happy. Did you see any dissenting voice? There is no dissenting voice. And for the fact that there is no dissenting voice, tells you that this is a well-accepted candidate. Yayi has become an household name, that Yayi is even more popular within the populace than politician. You understand? The name of Yayi is actually on the lips of every person of Ogun State. 80% of them. I must tell you, because as a senator, he has performed beyond his senatorial district. And people are seeing his performances. People see genuinity in him, that he truly wants to serve. And he's a man of people. For somebody to be called Yayi, if you know the meaning of Yayi, is somebody that is warmly, highly receptive, and also is a philanthropist. So for that reason, it has endeared himself into the mind of the populace. There is no imposition there. Imposition too should not even come on board. Because like I told you, Yayi has actually been around since 2012. For that reason, you should even applaud him for the fact that he's a proud son of the soil. You understand? Having established himself well in Lagos, he can decide to wait and follow through in Lagos to become the governor of that Lagos state. But from day one, he has been said, I am from Ogun State and I would love to rule my state. That determination alone has been what has been pushing him to come to. But when a situation like that happens, you see some people that will create some kind of stumbling block. But over the years, he has successfully, overcome all those stumbling blocks. So it's something that is a decision that should be well appreciated by the people. That for him to determine that he wants to come back to the state. Lagos, everybody knows Lagos. The current speaker of Lagos State is from Egbaye. Many people in Lagos are from Ogun State. Faleke is from Kogi State. You understand? So Faleke also decided to go back to Kogi State, met some kind of stumbling block and ran back. But Yayi persistently faced this cause that is determined to represent his state. And to the glory of God, he's achieving that by the special grace of God. Well, in this kind of case, it has become a law, in the political system, that it is either going to be consensus or direct primary. Even if you have a consensus, does not mean that you are not going to do primary. You will still do primary, but it is a way of managing a lot of crises. Having looked at various criteria, you can determine that this one actually has more edge than this one. And that is basically, and there are a lot of things that are involved in ensuring that they suppress any form of litigations, any form of internal crisis That is why they are preaching consensus. You understand? So, and they have said that anywhere consensus fails, they'll go to the primary. And you know politics about leadership. When the leaders have said that, okay, let us go with this one, you can wait. But we need to, as young people, we need to learn that trend that politics, even life, is about leadership. That means you need a mentor, you need a leader that can actually align with and follow through. That's why we always talk about antecedents. You understand? Somebody just became a senator, and under 4 years, look at what he has done. That is why we have to still go back to antecedents. Have you even seen his antecedents? Have you seen his experience? You know, he's a professional. He's a chartered accountant. Aside that, he has followed through, learned every form of legislation. You know, it's also coming from Lagos. He will also maximize the proximity of Ogun State to Lagos State. And aside that, he is determined to consolidate on the achievement of the current administration. So for somebody having such, and with his wide network, be rest assured that Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola will be one of the best governors in the state. And another thing that you need to also know is that he's a young man. He's still young. We can still classify him as young, that's a young, ambitious man who in this country, you know, has a wider network, and he will want to perform well so that probably nobody knows tomorrow. He can also become vice president tomorrow, president of this country tomorrow. You understand? Because if he doesn't perform as a governor, what would they reference? Nothing. When Ashwaji was contesting as president, what were they referencing? They were referencing his performance in Lagos. So for that reason, I'm telling you that he's going to consolidate on the achievement of the current administration. So it is also anybody that wants to come should come out now. Did it disturb anybody from coming out?
So if anybody, it doesn't disturb anybody from aspiring now. At least he only got APC tickets. Another person can get other parties tickets and face him at the general election. This is competition. You understand? It is only when we want to be mischievous that we say that he comes from Lagos. I think we have addressed that. That coming from Lagos is about his determination to serve the state. And I'm telling you that this person has been around. Are you aware that he contested for senatorial ticket in 2014? Before incidents happened and a lot of stumbling blocks, before he went back to Lagos, he was even caught in Lagos that because of his capacity, because of his experience, because of his performance in office, when he could not secure the senatorial ticket, the people in Lagos don't even want him to come to Ogun. The people in Lagos don't want him to come to Ogun. They say, come, that ticket, that senatorial ticket that they did not give you in Ogun, come and take it in Lagos. And it was given in Lagos. In 2016, this is not about Baba Sokpe. In 2016, he came back. But Amosun decided that no, he's not going to give him this and that. The people in Lagos said, we don't want you to go. You are performing well. They are even missing him in Lagos now. Yes, I'm telling you, if he's not a good performer, would they be missing him? They won't be missing him. So, in 2016 that he came back, we were all on ground. All of a sudden, Amosun created crisis and all that. And they decided to say, okay, come. We don't want you to go to Ogun State. It is you that said you want to serve your state. Come, we still love you in Lagos. But his structure, you know, collaborated with the structure of the governor. And we worked for Dapo Abiodun against what Amosun did, who worked against his own party. Amosun worked against APC in 2019, attacked our people. But God showed him that he is always God. And that is why we were victorious against all what Amosun planned for us. So, and to God be the glory. Having worked with Governor Dapo Abiodun, was given a soft landing in 2023
and he got the ticket, senatorial ticket. And Ogun West people are praising God. He has created a great, what do they call it? How do I call it? He has created some kind of challenge for anybody coming behind him to meet up. In terms of performance, there has not been a senator that has performed like he has performed. You understand? So that tells you that yes, this person is a good performer and will always is somebody that we can always count on. APC is not running a one-party system in this state. There are oppositions.
Really?
Yeah, there are oppositions.
Can't hear them.
So do you want me to go and help them? I cannot help them
It's
now.
not ready for democracy.
You can join them now.
I'm
No, I am telling you. If see, opposition is not a tea party job. Opposition is not a tea party job.
There was a time that it was PDP that was reigning, where in this Ogun State for years.
And for us to get it, we did not fold our hands. We did not fold our hands. So if opposition are folding their hand, do you want me to go and open their hand? That is their own problem. But one thing APC is doing is that everyone is important. You know, they are embracing them. They are operating an open system that covers the interest of everybody. You understand? And that is why, you know, the number of honorables that we started in the House of Assembly, by now all of them have joined APC because they see that the opposition itself is in disarray. Let's start from when he was chairman of public accounts at the House of Representatives. He was actually a very loud voice on the finances and treasury of this country. And up to today, his performance on that chairman as chairman of public accounts, because he was opposition at that time, you understand, that was what made him the chairman of public accounts, and he brought everybody to book at that period. So that tells you that this is a man that understands legislature. Now he wants to become an executive. For somebody to be a good Democrat, you must understand what legislature means. And legislature is appropriation, oversight, you know, and plenary. You understand all those things? They are very key. For a person to understand that nature gives an insight. You understand? It gives you a confidence that he will perform as an executive governor. Number two, being an honorable, how has he been able to use his office to facilitate developmental projects? What do you want? People want development. Is that not what we want? And within a very short period of time that I had the privilege, he had used that privilege to facilitate numerous developmental projects into his senatorial district, into his state at large. So how do you measure performance? If not that, has there not been a senator before from that place? Didn't they have that connections as well? Amosun was very close to Buhari when he was a senator. What did they bring? What did they bring? Which project did Amosun bring as a senator to Ogun State?
They are not in the same senatorial district.
No! I'm asking you now. It's not about being in the same senatorial district. Amosun was very close to Buhari when he was a senator. He had that privilege. He had the opportunity, whether means or whatever means you might call it. You are holding one office, and you know the person holding another office that can help your people, and you talk to that person and say, will you come and help me in my state too? We have other roles that you can do for us now. And the person say, because you are a nice person to me, okay, I will come and do it. Will you stop them? People need to be stopped being mischievous. I am telling you, if is it that project that he has facilitated, are they not beneficial to people? I think not, but so that benefit has overriding every other dissecting view, because what people need is development. Okay, people are accusing the president that he's doing a lot of road projects. Are you not seeing the results? Yes, that feasibility is what people should appreciate, and the impact that those projects are bringing to community. You are seeing solar light. Maybe he knows the head of energy commission and said, my honorable, how are you? Please, my people need solar. Okay, because I have no problem, I will make sure that we, in our next plan, we put solar there. Will you stop him? People should learn how to appreciate people's determination to contribute to the development of their area, of their state, of their community. What I've seen about the distinguished Senator Solomon
Olamilekan Adeola is the fact that he's very energetic and is a compassionate leader. He's a leader that actually respects other people's opinion. And you see, for somebody that has that kind of mindset, you will see that, and those traces are what you should be able to see, that ever since he has been announced as a consensus candidate, he did not just sit down and fold his hand. He has been engaging even other contestants. He understands, to let them know that everyone is important in this game. Your ideals, your plans will be matched with my own to ensure that we consolidate on the achievement of the current administration. And also, distinguished Senator Adeola is also a focused man who has actually been experienced about governance over the years. And that experience, we believe that if he's given this vote, this mandate, he will use it judiciously to the development of our state. And I can assure you that if he's given that opportunity, Ogun State will not remain the same. He is also a youth-centric person, and young people should expect inclusion in his administration. I can assure you of that. He has that determination. He has a lot of lovely ideas for this state. Centers on industrialization, centers on environment, centers on youth development, centers on food security, and also massive infrastructural drive of the state. And all these things are to consolidate on the achievement of the current administration. Because in the history of the state, Governor Dapo Abiodun is the governor that has done roads more than any governor in this state, has also done housing estate more than every other person in this state, has also facilitated industrial invasion, industrializations within the state. I want you to know that Ogun State now generates their home power, and they are giving it to different agencies, different companies, but so all these things. And also, as a tax person, as a tax personality, he will also use his experience to block all other leakages within the state. So be rest assured that Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola Yayi is going to be a governor that everyone will be proud of.